वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो भगवते 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 वासुदेवाय।
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good morning. Two more classes. You are done with the session. ఇంత బాగా నేర్చుకున్నారు ఇంగ్లీష్. ఆర్ హ్యాపీ? మీరు అనుకున్నంతగా ఇంప్రూవ్ అయ్యారా? Practice makes man perfect, right? Language is not rocket science. Only practice is required. I have already told you multiple times that book reading is a must and there is no substitute to that. Just now I was talking to our basic teacher Ramu. He was telling that how many students are there in your class now? He said around 9 are coming. How many were there in the beginning? 40. 40 have enrolled. Now the number has come to 9, 10. So I keep assessing the reasons for the dropout. So of course some have other health issues, some have got job, some have exams and other reasons. But some also they drop out because they lose faith in themselves. Right? They are not happy with the pace that they are learning. They wanted to learn quickly and faster. But things like music and some sports, but also this language, patience, 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 and perseverance. So even on our spiritual path, for example, I have come here in search of mukti, freedom, liberation. I won't get in one birth, but I have to wait. One birth is very little time. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to tell a story. Once Narada was going to heaven. So on the way there was a sage. He was meditating under a tree. Then when he saw Narada, he asked, "So where are you going, the sage?" Narada said, "I am going to Vaikuntha to see Lord Vishnu." "Oh, are you going to Vaikuntha? Fine. So please inquire with the Lord when I would be getting liberation. నాకు ముక్తి ఎప్పుడు ఇస్తాడో అడుగు దేవుడు." So Narada goes a little forward. There he encounters another sage. He was also meditating. And he also asked Narada, "Where are you going?" "I am going to Vaikuntha." "Please ask the Lord actually when he would be giving me liberation." So Narada comes back. On his way back, the first sage asked him again, "So when he would be giving liberation to me?" Narada said, "You will have to wait for 4 births to get liberation." So then that sage became dejected, crestfallen, depressed. "Oh, another 4 births I have to wait to get mukti. ఇంకో 4 జన్మలు వెయిట్ చేయాలా? But such a long time I have to wait. God is making me wait for such a long time." So he felt very dejected. So he had gone to the next sage, and he asked the same. "Oh, Narada, did you inquire with the Lord when you would be giving me liberation?" And Narada said, he showed the tree under which he is sitting. As many leaves are there on this tree, those many births you have to wait to get mukti, he said. ఈ చెట్టు మీద ఎన్ని ఆకులు ఉన్నాయో, దట్ హ్యాపెన్ టు బి ఏ తమారిన్ ట్రీ, చింత చెట్టు. చింత చెట్టుకి ఎన్ని ఆకులు ఉంటాయి? ఈ చింత చెట్టుకి ఎన్ని ఆకులు ఉన్నాయో అన్ని జన్మలను వెయిట్ చేయాలి నువ్వు ముక్తి రావాలంటే. "Oh, I would be getting liberation so soon." So he started dancing and jumping. He got liberation the next moment itself. సో చింత చెట్టు మీద ఎన్ని ఆకులు ఉన్నాయో అన్ని జన్మలు వెయిట్ చేయాలన్నా ఆయన నిరుత్సాహపడలేదు. అబ్బో అంత తొందరగా నాకు ముక్తి రాబోతుందా అని చెప్పి చాలా సంతోషపడ్డాడు. ఫస్ట్ ఆయన 4 జన్మలు వెయిట్ చేయవా అన్నా కూడా ఆయన రిజెక్ట్ అయిపోయి. సో ఇయర్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో కూడా మీరు 3 సెషన్స్ కాస్త వెయిట్ చేయండి, 4 సెషన్స్ వెయిట్ చేయండి అన్న వాళ్ళు కష్టపడిపోతున్నారు. నో యూ విల్ గెయిన్. ఇట్స్ మెల్లగా మనకు పెరుగుతూనే ఉంది నాలెడ్జ్. యూఆర్ ఎక్వైరింగ్ ద స్కిల్ బై ద డే, బట్ సమ్టైమ్స్ we want things to happen very fast. But things like these, which have to be acquired only through constant practice, patience is required. భాష నేర్చుకోవడానికి చాలా ఓపిక కావాలి, పుస్తకాలు చదవడానికి కూడా ఓపిక కావాలి. ఆ ఓపికను కాస్త పెంచుకోవాలి. బికాజ్ ఇది ట్రైనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద మైండ్, రైట్? ఇది సటిల్ థింగ్స్. ఒక మెషిన్ని హ్యాండిల్ చేయడం చాలా ఈజీ. సో విత్ యూజ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్స్, ఫిజికల్ థింగ్స్, యూ కెన్ పుట్ ఇట్ హియర్ అండ్ దేర్ అండ్ యూ కెన్ రిమూవ్ ఇట్ అండ్ యూ కెన్ పుట్ ఇట్ బ్యాక్. బట్ వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు language and music, patience is required. A lot of patience is required. So this generation, youth as a generation, are very, very restless because we watch so many movies and other things on YouTube. Everything fast. You just see 40 years back movies, how they were, songs, very slow they used to be. Okay, you would pay attention to them. A lot of lyrical beauty would be there, right? But today, actually, everything sound and noise, tuck, 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 everything, right? So attention span has come down. So why have to become, so restless like this? You enjoy it. There should be speed. If it goes faster than that, you really can't enjoy anything. So any scene, if you just see in movies also, a scene is there just few seconds also they don't show it. That shows actually is a reflection of our own mind, basically. అంత తొందరగా క్విక్గా సీన్ ఎందుకు మార్చేస్తున్నాయంటే, because actually they won't observe, they won't pay attention. That is the idea. But it's not like that, because that is impacting our minds in a negative manner, and actually you are becoming more restless. But you need to understand, the more calm, composed you are, the greater the patience that you have, easier you acquire the things. This restlessness is a kind of sign of disease, if you ask me. We need to become more focused, and more concentration we need to bring upon into our lives. For that, actually, abhyasa. Along with your language learning, I suggest you all to practice these things: meditation, prayer, and repetition of God's name. Why this should be done? They will purify your mind. They will purify your mind. They will improve your concentration. You are taking so much of garbage in various forms, but you are not cleaning up the mind. So repetition of God's name is one thing which cleans up the mind and helps you to absorb things faster. They will improve the sattva in your mind. Tamasnu తీసేస్తే dullness, inertia will be removed by the power of the divine name. So these practices we need to bring in. Ancient Gurukulas, how the training used to be. From a 5-year-old or 6-year-old child, you would be asked to meditate. Because what you think you would be doing by such practice? You would be refining his mind. The mind becomes finer and finer and finer. The subtlest things of the universe, the mind would grasp in no time. We are just doing the opposite. We're constantly focusing on matter and material things. See, matter is jada, inertia. So as I meditate on matter, my mind also becomes slowly dull and like this matter. If you meditate on God and consciousness, your mind becomes, sattvic and smarter and becomes so subtle, and it would be able to grasp the subtlest secrets of the universe. So this is the thing, training of the mind and also abhyasa, language learning, both should go together. You are enhancing your faculties, enhancing your capabilities, and also you are showing perseverance, and constantly you are practicing, then things would happen. So patience and perseverance is the key to acquire any skill. Thank you this much for today.